Yes, eyes are closed and make your body comfortable, adjust and line. So it's all a part of your awareness, and you have been advancing into the practice. So it's not a big deal to be comfortable, means rise in awareness, being carefree, another rise in awareness. So the rise in awareness means the mind is moving inward, it is looking inside, and the mind is not creating any challenges with its thought and images to move outside. Even if the thoughts are there, the images are there. So at that very moment, it is very good to recite mentally Om, but then engage the mind with the movement of the spine. So as you start chanting, move the mind from the tailbone to the top of the head. It's a mental singing. The O starts with the tailbone, and mentally the M ends at the top of the head. And again, just become aware of the pause, aware of the space and the pause, and then we are not in a hurry to do Again there is a pause. Gently you move your mind at the tailbone, and there mental singing Give a pause as if you are totally relaxed, calm, comfortable, carefree, and you are reciting the mantra Again, understand it's a very casual recitation of the mantra Om, and you can check you are comfortable, you are carefree, and the mind is moving. Obviously, it is a thought image of the spine. You do not see the spine. You do not see the spine by your eyes, but it is a thought image, and that helps the mind to become subtler, and merges with the prana. But we are not doing any breathing practice, it doesn't matter. We'll talk in detail about how the prana merges into the mind. You're already an advanced seeker. Mental singing in a very casual manner means what? You are aware of the space, you are aware of being comfortable and carefree, then you take your mind at the tailbone, and there your mind says, oh, let me begin now. So reach at the top center of the head. There again you become aware of the space, and that space, the infinite space. So again you return being comfortable and carefree, the space within, and then aware and attention on the tailbone, and then you start mentally. Let us check that you have a tremendous freedom. You have a freedom of recitation of Om. So there is a total space, silence, and there you start your space within. Obviously, it is a kind of a silence, and then you become aware of the tailbone, and then you recite. Everything is happening inside. Everything is happening inside. Continue. Everything is happening inside as if you are oblivious of the world outside. A conscious experience of that will help us a great deal. Conscious experience will help us to understand Viveka Vairagya's 6 treasures, all of them instantly. So you may experience the vibrations and the sensations inside, even if it is mental Om. That would be a great understanding and experience, and it happens. After all, why we are doing Om mentally? It is already within us. It is already within us. So we are revealing Om within. That is why we have a thought image, we have a spine. So fact is that all the mantras are revealed in the deeper meditative state of our great masters, and they have such an extraordinary awareness they could scribe it down, and that is what we are also repeating. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Mentally you are saying Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. What it means, may everyone be happy. Now that everyone be happy, it means the mind becomes aware of everything in the world outside. It is again a thought image. So from the Om, reveal, may there everyone be happy. So we go with the Om in the mantra, we become aware of the people in the world outside, the places and the time. May there be happiness for all. Why? That happiness is the essential nature of the Om. And what is this Om? Om is me. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Same way. So you are aware that Om reveals this mantra, which means may there be peace for all. Peace for all means where? How the mind recognizes all in the world outside. So your mind may go to your honey, your kids, near and the dear ones, your friends, relations, people, country, and expand your mind. May there be peace for all. Sarvesham Puranam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Puranam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Puranam Bhavatu. May there be completeness for all. Om is complete. So the completeness is present everywhere. Behind the thought images of people, of places, of things. Sarvesham Puranam Bhavatu. May there be completeness for all. May there be completeness for all. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. May there be auspiciousness for all. Me or you, we can say, let there be a blessing and the grace for everyone here. And because everything is made up of the same existence. And then you move your mind, allow the mind to be distracted, wandering into the entire world. Only one thing should you take care, that the mind should not stay at one particular image. It just goes to places, time, in time, people, relations, living beings, animate objects, inanimate objects. Why? We need an expansion of the mind. That is how every mantra has been revealed. Then the master again now go with Om. First casually check you're comfortable, carefree, looking at the base of the spine. From there, again mind merges into the space. You're comfortable and carefree, and now you drop 3 Shanti, tailbone in the middle, another Shanti, third Shanti at the top of the head. So everything has three layers: the physical, mental, and the spiritual. Physical, mental, and the spiritual. So that is why we have a 3 Om. Again, we are not in a hurry. Again, you check that you are comfortable, mind is into the space. First Shanti at the tailbone means it is purely physical. First Shanti. Second is the middle in the heart. That is where the mind is. And then where the mind is. And the third is at the top center of the head. So we are covering all the 3 aspects of our existence. And now do nothing, remain as you are. Check again, you're comfortable, you're at ease at the physical level. Now you can understand the being comfortable. If we are not comfortable at all the 3 levels, that is where we do not understand. We think, no, I'm comfortable at physical, but not at the mental or emotional level. And then being comfortable at mental level, at ease. You are at ease. Mind perceives that comfort. Again, it is a thought image with reference to the body, but happening in the mind. And then being comfortable as our consciousness. Oh, so consciousness works at all the 3 levels. Yes, all the time. And so being carefree at 3 levels, being carefree at physical, so you know what it is. At the mental level, you know what it is. The thoughts are there, but you are not at all concerned. You are too far away from the thought. Thought will be there. We need not worry about it. And at the spiritual level, we perceive one awareness or one infinite space. How can you have any thought if the space is not there? How can you have a physical body if the space is not there? We'll go deeper into that area later. So you are comfortable and carefree. So again, we will move from the physical to so-called mental to the spiritual. Spiritual means without name in the form. How? Look at the entire body, the space all around your body. Oh, so that space is already there. sensation on the skin of the body, relaxation. Because of those sensations we experience, then we experience the stillness in the physical body, a total motionless state. What it means? It is a manifestation of the mental calmness, because the mind is prevented to move out. Now look inside the body, calmness, as if you are going deeper into the state of the quietness. Quietness is nothing but the infinite space, and inside that infinite space is the peace, and inside that peace there is a silence. Let us move your mind couple of times the same way. First, casually go to the body and become aware of the space all around your body, as if the body is enveloped into the space all around. It raises your awareness and you experience the sensation. Obviously, these practices for a higher seeker. And relaxation. It is the mind experiencing the relaxation in the body, and then the stillness, mind experiencing the stillness in the body, but stillness is experienced in the mind. Look inside the physical body to help the mind to rise. We experience some sensations inside the skin of the body. It is all about calmness. But along with those sensations, we also experience the space. And that space is an experience of quietness. And then in that quietness or the good, it is a good space. Happiness and the joy is a good space. That is the meaning in Sanskrit. Sukha. Su means good, Ka means the space. And in that space we experience, where there is a happiness, there is a peace also. So when we have all these experiences, conscious experiences are intact, we enter into the silence. Let us follow the mind once again, awareness of the space all around your body, awareness of the sensation, relaxation, and then the stillness. We are aware of the skin all around the body. That gives us the sense of the stillness in the mind. looking inside the skin of the body, sensation all around. What happens, the mind breaks the boundary of the body when we move inside the body and experience the sensations all around. Calmness. And in that calmness, we experience the space, the infinite space. In that infinite space, it's a joy, good space. So in that good space, there is a peace. Out of that peace, we have a silence. Now that silence, that presence of the silence is always there. You may have a thought, you may have a sensation, you may have an experience of relaxation or sensation or quietness, and still the silence continues. Normally, we try to project that silence as if nothing is there. How can you recognize if nothing is there? Yes, the mind is not going outside, that is okay. And now, Shiva, when we get married, that's a perfect example. We build relationship with a boy and girl. How we build relationship? We take care of each other if we are sensible. Then we also become aware what the honey likes or dislikes. We avoid those dislikes, what gift will make him or her happy. And it's a long area of understanding. That is why we say one God likes this and the other God likes this, because it triggers my mind into that state of the consciousness. That is what happens in a relationship. That level of relationship is built by caring and sharing, and the love is expressed in caring and sharing. Shiva is a god, human personification, always lives in the knowledge. We live in ignorance. Shiva always lives with the knowledge of the peace, happiness. We don't have any thought image in the beginning, in couple of days, but gradually as we build relationship with our honey, we have that thought image. We have a feeling. We have a sense of what one likes or dislikes. Our masters are saying that thought image of the Shiva we have to build our relationship. Why? Shiva is of the nature of knowledge, peace, happiness, love and wisdom, and I am of the nature of ignorance. So obviously if I take the initiative, the relationship will be built and my ignorance will be removed. Just a brief understanding. Either in the space in front of you or in the heart, thought image of the Shiva, thought image of the Shiva is seen by your mind's eye. The mind's skin can touch, the mind's ear can hear. Wherever we may see the Shiva on the right side, left side, front, in the back, on the top, in the heart, small or big, any size. It's always good to have as bigger the size of the Shiva, the better it is. Why our ego finds that Shiva is really great. So you see casually the space in front of you, for example, the Shiva maybe 10 times bigger than me, my body, mind's eye, mind's ear, mind's skin, and from there, mentally, Namaha, I am not, or I bow to you, Shivaya. Bowing means simply that that very I-ness does not exist, but it keeps returning. A very deeper level of our identification with that I-ness. So we feel the meaning as we recite mentally. We are fully aware there is a sensation, relaxation, stillness, calmness, quietness. And suddenly we say, oh, let me see, the Shiva is in front of me. And then, Namaha Shivaya. Namaha Shivaya. Namaha Shivaya. Namaha Shivaya. It's your mind's eye, the mind's tongue, the mind's ear are working with the thought image. Everything is happening in the mind. Namaha Shivaya. We are not doing mechanical, we follow the feeling. We add the feeling. Om Namah Shivaya. We are not in a hurry. Continue. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Third image, mind's eye, mind's tongue. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So the way we have a thought image which is very clear about our honey, our mother, or with whom we are attached. So that let the time come, you will also have a clear thought image of the Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. It will definitely appear. It takes time. It's a totally a new way of the mind to work on itself. We see the physical image outside with our eyes and the sense organs, and then it is very easy for us to create an image, thought image in the mind. But here it is just the opposite. We start with the highest consciousness, with the mantra. In that same mantra manifest the thought image. So that is why it is challenging. We have to add emotion to it. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. In a very poetic way, Kabir, the great mystic and a great master, says that two cannot live in the heart. Who are the two? One is my ego, another is the Shiva. There is no space where the two can live together. It's in a poetic way. So if the I is not there, the Shiva is there. And if the Shiva is not there, I is there. We are exploring Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. That is why from the very beginning, I translated Namah. Fact is that Namah means I am not. So when I am not, I have opened the space for the Shiva to dwell in my heart. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. We will go slowly now. First, awareness in front of you, the space, big space, which is very easy. And then the thinking image, the thought image. You may say, oh, Shiva is here. Then you visualize the color or the shape and the size, color. Just again, it is a thought image. And then you say, Is definitely the Shiva, depicted as a Shiva, and then you say Namaha, and be aware, I am not. And then you can say Shivaya. So we are not in a hurry. If the mind is in a hurry, obviously it has a tendency to move outside. Or you can find a different places. You can look inside the heart. Again the space, thought image of the Shiva, as if Shiva is in a miniature form. Om Namah Shivaya. You experience the freedom. What is that freedom? The mind is not distracted anywhere, even if the thoughts are there, they are too far. That attitude, that state needs to be understood and realized. Again, look in front of you, the space. You see the space going up vertically on each side. Thought image of the Shiva is here, very big. And suddenly your mind says Om Namah Shivaya. So here it is a play and a fun. So that Shiva in the form of the mantra is spreading, is present everywhere. How come? Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. So when we say may there be happiness for all that, happiness is already present in that form of the happiness inside each and every being. But how do I recognize each and every being? Thought image. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. That Shiva as a peace consciousness is all pervading. That is why we have so many beings and the things in the world. Is Shiva becoming all of them? Yes. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. May there be completeness in all. So what happens? Our ego mind thinks as if this object is complete. No, the Shiva is complete. Because of that completeness of the Shiva, there is a manifestation of you, me, other objects and beings. We'll understand that. I'm just sowing a seed. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. That mantra represents the Shiva at a very subtlest form of the consciousness in the form of the blessing and the grace. But how to recognize? I recognize in every being, including myself. That is where we can go deeper into that state. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You may continue once you listen to the audio recording. And it is always good to stay in that state for a longer period when you do the practice by yourself. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside the palms, know your experiences, bring the hands down.